world. I'm in Bali, Indonesia, if you guys haven't figured that one out. It's hard to find a quiet spot to talk here. And I found this little like square box. There's no traffic. Today's like a ceremony today, so people are just buzzing by in scooters. Why I'm on here? Oh look, there's a little tree growing out of this like cart. You find life everywhere. So I just did about 500 hours of yoga and meditation, different types, usually barely repeating one even for an hour. I learned breathing meditations, qigong, kundalini yoga, yin yoga, like just so much. Osho breathing meditations, from Big Island, Hawaii to Bali, Indonesia, tribal tantra and conscious sexuality practitioner training, which is bringing consciousness into sexuality. I'd say that's darn important. Yeah, I think that should be probably taught at all levels of school, so that we don't have any violent attacks happening, because we learn about boundaries and safety and consent and all these things that I wish I had learned growing up. But I'm learning it now, almost 30. Cool. Yeah, so I'm going to have some reflections to give back just about what I experienced, and the biggest one I'm feeling right now is maybe try 1 month of no substances. Substances being alcohol, marijuana, weed, anything that brings you out or changes your personality, any personality changers. And for me, that's coffee. It makes my heart race and it disconnects me from others, but so subtly. You really have to take a break from all of these substances to actually notice what they do to you. So that's what I would suggest. It's just a suggestion and it's totally up to you. But if you're curious, try it out. Notice what you notice. Really take this like observer point of view, and do an experiment on yourself. Yeah, I grew up scientific backgrounds, degree in marine biology and environmental studies. I love experiments. I've been doing them on myself for a long time, and now I know it's actually a meditative practice. I actually had a job as a fisheries observer biologist, where I observed fish. And now I'm observing myself. And I'm noticing so much. So much is there. So, if you're in like a crummy relationship and you don't notice it and you stay in it for a long time, and it's not until you take a short vacation or break from that person, and you're away from their influence, that you're like, holy shit, what am I doing? That break is so important. So I'd even suggest that if you're in a long relationship, maybe one where you're having fights and some disagreements, take a break. See what happens. Just notice things. So that's what I've been doing. I haven't had substances in a long time. And with Tantra, we're actually not allowed to have substances. Oh, we got a guy coming in with a bunch of propane tanks. Cute cars here. Yeah, you're here to do deep work. And if you're drunk or high, and it's a community-based, system, it works because of the community. And the third layer of reflection you get having a community. Pull off to the side. Yeah, that's why it works. And you're doing a disservice to everyone else in the group. And I appreciated the instructors saying that, and I appreciated all of the participants sticking with it. One or two actually didn't, and it didn't make me feel very good, because they're not being their full authentic selves at that point, and they're under the influence of a substance. And in Tantra, like, most of our first sexual encounters, I think it's like 80% of first sexual encounters are under the influence of drugs or alcohol. And you no longer can say your yeses or your nos. You can't feel into your body. What's your yes? What's your no? Where are your boundaries? Are you going to stop someone who's doing something that doesn't feel good? Or are you not going to because you don't want to hurt their feelings? And then you might have sex or do some kind of sexual act that wasn't in alignment with you. And I had sex and did stuff that wasn't in alignment with me for 4 years. And that's why I think I lost my sex drive. So I'm a big fan of finding that alignment and staying sober and feeling into my yeses and my nos. And I know you could just stick with smoking weed for countless years. You know, I dated a guy who'd been smoking weed for 20 years in a cloud. And there are health benefits, but you can learn to do this stuff without the use of drugs or substances. If you find yourself getting sad and you reach for a joint or you take a little shot of wine, you know, every night, and you've created all of these excuses on why it's fine and that you're not addicted, you're fine without it, well then try it. Try going 1 month without these things. And do an experiment on yourself and feel into how your body feels. And once you get past like a week or two, perhaps you might experience more clarity, especially if you're a pot smoker. I notice my brain just comes back to me because I smoked for 4 years and I never even liked it. I just did it because my boyfriend was, and I guess I didn't want to feel left out. But it's a different vibration than I'm normally vibrating at, and I don't enjoy being high. I know some people definitely do enjoy being high and intoxicated. I don't want this message to be too long. I got all my stuff on my back. There's my book bag. This is how I travel. This is a cute dress I got here. It has a big butterfly on it, and I am really resonating with butterflies this year as a state of flow, grace, and surrender. Because butterflies just surrender to the winds, the rain, whatever happens. And that's what I've been doing in Bali. This whole month I've been just out of my bag, not even knowing where I sleep at night. I don't know where I'm sleeping tonight, but I know I want to do a static dance at this one location, and in the morning they have intimate connections, so I want to be present for that, so probably a hostel nearby there. Whew. Well, adventure cat. That's my path right now. I'm doing much better since I started. It's been remarkable. This journey has been absolutely remarkable. And I'm still integrating and sorting through all the amazing stuff that happened. I'm sure there'll be more to share later. I'm going to go eat and then maybe go to a spa that has a hot-cold plunge. So you can plunge in the hot water 5 minutes, go in the freezing cold water 5 minutes. And might sound terrible, but it's one of the most spiritually uplifting and grounding things that I've found, which is why I love water so much. I could just go on forever. So my challenge, if you dare to accept it, it's just an offer. It's a suggestion. Try 1 month without substances, and of all the things I've learned, that's what I can say for now. Here's the place I'm going to eat, Alchemy. I'm going to go now. I believe in you. I do. And I love you.